Hello and welcome. We're going to pull a few cards for today's message, today being Tuesday, June 11th. These messages are timeless, however. Some people are resonating with my messages now from 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. So we're all in our own stream of experiences and consciousness. So whenever this message finds you, if you're finding resonance in this message, then most likely the message is for you. Take what resonates only. So we're going to pull from the soul's journey. Whew, and I'll tell you, there's a lot of emotion in the air, in the collective airways, for sure. And with good reason. We have a lot of the personal planets in a challenging aspect or square to Saturn in Pisces. We had the moon, and then the sun, and then Venus, and now Mercury. And so we're being challenged are we still in the right mindset? Are we taking the right actions that are right for us? Are we going for and focusing on what we love and appreciate, what brings us fulfillment? So there's many others. Of course, Mars is also in a square with Pluto, the planet of transformation, and I'm sure there's a lot more going on. I do feel it. We've had a lot of solar activity. Today seems to be a little bit of a slowdown, but now the Schumann resonance is beginning to spike, so there's always something. And I try not to analyze it too much and instead really live through it and get the experience and the emotion and the release. We're still in a very giant release point, releasing the past, a karmic release. Many of us are also realizing there's a lot of past lives. I just did a video on that one this morning that we are releasing from as well. So let's see what message comes through for us today. Mars is now in Taurus. So we're taking more, yeah, I feel that one. Wow, okay. Do we have anything else along with this? We're taking more grounded action towards our stability. And with the Saturn square, you know, especially with Venus, we could find ourselves coming up to blockages or restrictions when it comes to income and money, or something that we truly love and desire. Wow. There's definitely been some slowdown in my YouTube activity for like the last month or so. I'm not taking it personally. I do understand where I need to put my focus and energy. However, I'm constantly receiving messages, and so it is probably one of the healthiest, best ways for me to unpack and unload those messages. Okay, I did see blame. So the message is very clear. Let's get it. Blame was at the bottom of the deck, and then I asked for more. Okay. Doesn't matter because we have forgiveness with loneliness. And many of us, especially those of us going through a transformation, and we're aware of it, maybe some going through the dark night of the soul again, because we do that more than once. Suddenly we think we understand life or our life path, and suddenly nothing makes sense again, and it's like, okay. But if you've been on the journey of awakening for a while, it gets easier and easier. It just, it's still not easy, but we start to feel lonely, isolated, the need to. I just finished work early today, and there was a big part of me that wanted to go on my hike And another big part of me that just really, really wanted to come home into my safe and comfort zone. And I honored that part of me. Plus, it looks like it's going to rain. So that was like it was a pretty easy decision to make. So as we're going through the release of old relationships, and I'm talking old. I even had it come up in my dreams. Last night was very vivid dreams of a very old relationship, but it was a beautiful dream. It was helping me find forgiveness for myself, for the other, and truly bringing it back to a soul lesson for everyone in our own unique way. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And I feel like that's another thing that is being worked on within us. Even if the ego is like, oh, light and love, I don't resent anybody or anything. There are inner child parts that we all have that still hold on to resentment, to blame, to grudges. And that is being dug up within us all during these transits. So it is a very healthy release. It may not be the easiest release for many, but it is a healthy purge and release. And maybe this is why I'm picking up on so much emotion today. Overall, we have purpose at the bottom. And I've been getting the same message over and over again. Understanding the service that we give to humanity, to the earth, when we are unpacking and releasing old baggage, old resentments, old pain, old trauma, old karma. We have more to give. We begin to lighten up our load, and we're given our own power back. So we have more energy to give. We're still in that phase of letting go though. So if you find yourself feeling lonely, you can't relate to anybody, whether it's just like you put yourself out there and it's just crickets, don't panic. Your soul tribe is coming. That was another big message that I received earlier in the week. I think I shared it on here. Sometimes we have to take time alone to ourselves so that we really get deep into those inner cracks and crevices of our own psyche, all of our wounded parts, and allow the release to come out, so that there is true, authentic forgiveness there. You can't fake it. This is not something you can fake it till you make it. And know thyself. Honor all of your parts. We're getting to know, oh, there's that part of me. I forgot that you still existed. Honor those parts, the parts that we suppress, deny, repress, and hide from ourselves and from others. They're coming up very strongly. Let's see if anything else wants to come through for us today. You are never alone. And for those of you who will have strong connections to the angelics, to the beings, cosmic beings, star systems, and whatnot, know that they're always here with us. It's when we dip down in the lower vibrational energies of blame, shame, guilt, trauma, that it's hard to find that connection. So get out in nature as often as you can. That's going to help reset your energy. Also will help you with the release. And if for some reason you're not able to, find a piece of nature in your home and connect to it, whether it be a stone, a plant, an animal. Thank you. There we have it, tapping into other dimensions. This is another aspect of the awakening journey. When we start to tap in, and that was one of the things that I was sharing on my video this morning about past life trauma and tapping into the past life stream of energy or dimension very strongly. It started in dreams, and then it began to really show itself in my waking moments. So maybe many of you are having the same experiences or similar experiences. I feel like there's still more of a message, so we're going to pull one more from the Shamanic Healing Oracle to wrap it up for today. I'm feeling also a strong urge to go live, maybe later on today. And I'll feel it out. I'll feel out the energy because I know that there's a lot of chaotic energy out there. And sometimes it's a little bit much for me to handle if I'm feeling emotionally vulnerable, which I am. May not show it, but there's a lot stirring on inside of me. All right. Any final words or messages for us all today? Yeah. Lovely. We have teaching. And the energies, the experiences, the universe is teaching us all something very valuable in this lineup, planetary lineup that we're in. Let's read it from the book. I'm finally feeling like I'm tapping in this stream of energy that just wants to talk and talk and talk and talk, which is another reason why I think I should go live, because I'm trying to keep these daily messages short. Okay, the situation you're inquiring about encourages teaching, whether it be student-teacher, parent-child, or just friend-friend. We are, all of us, learning and teaching constantly when we are maintaining a high vibration energetically. Never despair that the seeds you have planted have failed to take root. They may be taking time to germinate, or they may have migrated to another field. Do not plant seeds with expectation of an outcome. Disengage from the attachment to the outcome of the situation and move on. A farmer doesn't sit down next to the seeds he plants and waits for them to sprout. What a recipe for disappointment. He plants them and moves on. Never once does he second guess if he was doing the right thing in the right way. He simply does what he's called to do and trusts that the fruits of his labor will be what they are supposed to be. This card also encourages more formal teaching experience. Look for ways you can enrich others' lives through sharing your expertise, experience, and knowledge. Beautiful way to wrap this message up. Definitely, you're all learning something extremely important and valuable in these transits, and forgiveness is the key here. So don't dwell on feeling lonely and isolated. Maybe you're not even dwelling on it. Maybe you're needing it because of the energetics right now, and I can totally relate to that one. But it's leading us to our purpose. I know what I'm here to do. And a lot of times we won't know that until we are faced with it and we understand, oh, this is definitely part of my purpose. It doesn't have to be your job or your mission or anything, but we all have many different purposes. Right now, clearing past karma is a big job. So if you're feeling depleted, if you're feeling exhausted, we're running a lot of energy through our bodies right now in our systems. Be good to yourself. Drink lots of water. Lots of water. Water helps the energy flow through the body. Sit by water. Get in the water if you have access to it. But definitely drink a lot of water. So that is the message for today. I hope that you found this to be helpful for you, and I'm sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.